I mean, let's talk about this privately. Excuse us.
You can't do that shit. You cannot walk away from Kiss and speak about them behind their back. And I'll tell you why. They have superpowers. They can hear stuff from far away, kind of like our government now in 2013. They can see what we're doing. See, here you go, watch. They're about to be They're about to be Obama.
$200,000 a show. Let them finish at the park tonight, then you can launch a full-scale investigation, and I want it defeated.
Yep, they can hear everything he's saying from far away because of Paul's eye. Somehow Paul's eye can shoot out these lasers, and that laser somehow communicates with Paul's ear, and Paul pretty much is the only one that can hear them. The other three are just sitting there getting the blow-by-blow description from Paul.
He's sweating the possibility that we might pull out. He's just plain sweating.
He said pull out. Drink break, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah, you see that bald spot? That ain't no wig.
I know rock and rollers tend to get rowdy. But all we want is a nice show tonight, boys.
If they only knew, it's Peter and Ace that like to wreck places, not Gene and Paul. Thank you.
You're welcome.
No, let's enjoy the dialogue of Kiss, shall we? So I can take another drink
Weird
break.
type of person. Wonder who could have done it.
Good question, Catman. What do you compute, Space Ace?
Insufficient data now. I'm sorry.
We'd better look into
I
it.
fucked that up. Look at Melissa. Melissa can just meet Kiss. I mean, they're at the height of their fame, and she just walks up to them.
You know my name?
He's just showing off.
A little star power doesn't hurt either.
Did you find him yet?
No, and that's why I'm here. You're the only ones who've been any help.
It must be feeding time for the demon.
So I guess to feed the demon, they have to open the box of the talisman or
I'd
something.
heard about your talisman, but I didn't think they really existed.
Where'd you hear about it? I was a little kid in the 70s, and I had like...
Beethoven's Fifth.
I just talked over that. Fuck. That right there, Melissa said, "Oh, what's that noise?" And Ace said, "Beethoven's Fifth." Well, that line is cut out of the Kissology version. A lot of the Ace lines are cut out of this movie if you look at Kissology 2. That's why I'm not reviewing that one.
Not quite.
Not quite ordinary. Yeah, there's some lines in this movie I don't even understand what Gene's saying. There's the parts where he's like, "Star Child." I hate the over-modulation of his fucking voice.
Ordinary.
Anyway, so what was I saying before that? While I was talking over Ace's little funny line there. Whoa, look at that, man. That robot looks exactly like Gene Simmons. I wonder where Devereaux got the tailor to make the outfits. You know it wasn't Sam. That guy's dumb as a box of rocks. And look, he puts that head there so it can look straight up Gene's crotch. Oh. Hey, look, it's Sam. What's Sam doing? He's just standing there twiddling some knobs. Alright. Okay, now back to Kiss Live. This is actually live. This ain't like the Shout It Out Loud version you heard earlier, which was Destroyer. I was making a funny back then, pretending they sounded just like the record. This is a live version, which I believe is from this show, because this ain't a live too. And I love this fucking song, man. Great opener. This song fucking kicks ass. The audio's not that great though. The vocals are a little high in the mix, huh? That must have been awesome being there, man. Let me lower this a little bit. Anyway, so Yeah, what can I say? I Stole Your Love. First track off Love Gun. Anything else I want to say about this movie during this song? Because this is just a straight up... Oh, I'll talk about when I was a kid. When I first saw this movie, I did see it on TV. And it was a Saturday night right before Halloween. And I was like the biggest Kiss fan back then. My room was covered in Kiss posters. You know, I was very excited to see this movie. And I went to go see it at my friend's house. And what we did, he had two TVs. One in his bedroom, one in the living room. In his bedroom, we put up an audio recorder up to the TV. And he recorded it audio-wise, and we went out to the living room to make no noise to watch the Kiss movie. And then, you know, he dealt me a tape. So I had this movie on audio for years. And next time I saw this movie was CBS showed it in the 80s. It might have been like 85 or 86 as like a Friday night, midnight movie or something. And I did take that on VHS at that time. The first time I saw it since '78. It was fucking awesome. But I'll tell you this, like, I remember leaving my cousin's house after watching this movie, driving home, thinking to myself, even at that age, I thought to myself, man, that movie was stupid. And I think I was 8 years old. What do you think, 78? Yeah, I was 8 years old. And I thought it was, I thought it was hokey even back then. You figure 8 years old, I'd be as dumb as Sam. But no, I was kind of hip, man. I knew this movie sucked, and I still think this movie sucks, but I think this movie sucks so hard that it's great. So, this was a free concert, as I told you before. Hanna-Barbera fucking was responsible for this. That's why it's like the lines are kind of cartoony. And there, I ended up talking over the whole song. Let's see what goes on now. Whoa, look at that, man. Cross between a abominable snowman and a monkey. Whoa, did you see that? Sam has some fucking superpowers, man, to break off that knob like that. Amazing.
Find the talisman and return with him.
Ah, so Dumbledore sent Sam out to get the talisman. That's a groovy pad. Look at that couch. It's like a snake or something. Guess that's where they put Kiss. For them to play Magic Mountain. I mean, Sam, can't you like neatly look behind the books without like trashing the place? Look at him. Fucking up the snake couch now. Fuck are you, fucking Keith Moon? Ah, an acoustic version of Beth. That's available nowhere. So yeah, you know, when Kiss wants to relax at nighttime, they like to sit around a pool and play Beth over and over again. While hanging out with Melissa. They say, well, we gotta put Beth in the movie somewhere. Because it was such a huge hit in the fucking 70s. Why do I always have to say fucking to end a sentence? Like, you know, why do the fucking, I really do have a horrible grasp of grammar. But hey, man, I survived. Hey, look, I have my own place. I ain't living in mommy's basement like a lot of you idiots that fucking bash me online. Not that I care. Because there's more cool people on my YouTube channel than douchebags that always have to prove me wrong. Anyway, I wonder if that's really Paul playing acoustic on that song. Sounds a little off there. I'm one to talk about playing acoustic a little off. I'm like a lot off. I'm still practicing though. I still suck though. But you know, I went from being really, really bad to just really bad. So I eliminated one of the reallys. Look at Sam trashing the place. Dude, Sam, if you just looked in that glass case right there, you wouldn't have had to fucking trash the place. Looks like he found it. And you hear in the background, they started playing Beth again. I guess it's the only song they know acoustically. Well, they could have played fucking Hard Luck Woman. Oh no, I forgot. It wasn't that big of a hit. Unfortunately, because Hard Luck Woman destroys Beth every which way but Sunday. No, and Sunday. You open that box and it's like that weird music, kind of like a little musical box. Whoa! By him touching that, it got the guitar out of tune. What the fuck is... Why did they show Deborah bashing that monkey, abominable snowman looking thing on the table? It looks like they went into the song for the third time. By the way, that's the only time in the movie you actually do hear Peter Criss's voice. You know, something I forgot. Yeah, that podcast I heard that director talking, he mentioned that Peter was bitching that he wanted Beth in the movie. And they wrote in this scene for that, you know. That's why Beth is in the movie, because Peter demanded it. Oh. Your lips are so cold. Wait a second. Wow, they are shocked, huh? Here they come. Sorry, I was taking a drink break. You see, what the fuck did Gene just say? I think he said something like, "What exactly did he say?" Did he say, "What exactly did he say"?
Hey,
is that what?
wrong.
Oh wow, what great acting on Peter's part. Gene said, "What exactly did he say?" Or, "What did exactly Gene say?" I don't know, man. The drunker I'm getting, the less I'm understanding Gene. But I think if I was sober, I'd still feel the same way. You know that for years after this movie was made,
What ripped off our talisman? Someone who wants power.
I don't know why I have to be quiet when they talk.
They've fallen into the wrong hands.
There are no right hands except ours. We must protect the power.
Hey, you notice like the first couple words he said there, it wasn't that modulated?
Sam, the talisman, they all led up to the park.
Especially what Melissa said about that Abner cat.
But are you sure they'll be safe here?
They always have been, thanks to the force field.
The force field.
Well, what are we waiting for?
Very well then, come ahead, kids. I may be outnumbered, but I am not outmanned.
Like the kids today, they would say, "Come at me, bro," which I find extremely stupid. I don't like that, "come at me, bro." That shit's stupid. All these internet lingos today, like, what was that other one? Mad, good story, bro, was it? Cool story, bro, or whatever. Man, did you see that? That, by the way, that's Black Ace. Damn, I forgot to mention that. See, that ace there is black. And did you see Paul Stanley? That fake Paul Stanley, that hair on his chest? What do they do? Just throw glue and hair on his chest? Because it looks just beyond
Let's
phony.
stop just pussyfooting around.